This week's episode of Aspire is all about yachts. We're going to look at the fastest, the most creative, and the most expensive yachts in existence, so get ready to gawk. Let's check it out. First on our list, and one of the coolest and most creative all-around yachts, is the Estrada Trimaran. Not only does this 140-foot craft feature an incredibly unique design, it also has pretty fantastic fuel consumption for a yacht, letting its owners cross the Atlantic or Pacific Oceans at high speeds on a single tank. And all of that is thanks to the three-hull trimaran design, which normally you see on sail-powered boats like the ones used in the America's Cup race. Clearly, the same principles still work even in a massive luxury yacht like the Estrada, however. And another advantage is that the ship has no problem braving 12-foot seas while remaining relatively stable. The ship itself is made to house 9 guests and 6 crew on its journey, and while it features luxurious accommodations, it's nothing over the top or gaudy. You have a large area up top to relax, a spacious dining area, a fully equipped kitchen, and of course, plenty of beds and bathrooms on the lower deck. The ship allegedly cost $15 million, and so far only one of its kind exists in the world. Next up is the fastest yacht ever made. Named rather appropriately, the world is not enough. Honestly, when you try to imagine in your head what the fastest yacht might look like, you probably expect something that looks like an oversized cigarette boat. But surprisingly, this boat looks a lot more like a traditional luxury yacht than a boat built for speed. The world is not enough can achieve top speeds of 70 knots, or around 80 miles per hour. And to get a sense of just how fast it is, here's some footage of Team USA's boat racing along at a mere 40 knots during America's Cup. For the world is not enough, that's like a light jog. In total, it takes a staggering 20,000 combined horsepower to propel this craft to its top speed. And with a 15,000-gallon fuel capacity, you can journey around 3,800 nautical miles before needing a refueling. On the interior, very few expenses were spared, and it comes equipped with a full bar, master bedrooms, spiral staircases, a massive kitchen, and premium materials throughout. And all of this for the bargain basement price of just $23.9 million. So we've seen the fastest and we've seen the most creative, but what about the most expensive? That title will go to the planned but not yet constructed Admiral X-Force 145. This absurd 465-foot long vessel will cost more than $1 billion to make and features some of the most ridiculous accommodations we could think to put on a boat. Other than the obvious additions like crystal chandeliers and solid marble floors, which should be a given at that price, the Admiral X-Force will also feature 2 pools, 2 helipads, a garage, more than 1 gym facility, 2 movie theaters, and even a master bedroom with a zen garden and skylights. There are plenty of open-air balconies lining the sides of the ship, and one of the pools even features a split-level design and its own poolside bar. And just to further highlight how large this boat is, it's the length of 2 747 jets stacked end-to-end. But believe it or not, this won't even be the largest yacht in the world. That distinction will go to the Triple Deuce yacht, which will come in at 728 feet when it's completed in 2018. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Aspire. You can find links to all of these crazy yachts in the description below this video. That's it for this week, but we'll see you next time on Aspire.